I just recently, about 7 years ago, I lost my vision to the point of being legally blind. I found out maybe 10 to 12 years ago that I would lose my vision to the same eye disease that my mother had, a brother and two sisters. So it's genetic, and it's called retinitis pigmentosa. I was raised by a blind mother, and I did not realize she was blind because of her legacy of racism, Jim Crow, having to pick cotton at the age of 6. She had to learn how to make herself useful. And so she never stopped, and she never was able to tell people that she was blind, because for many people, blindness means being incapable and useless. That's kind of my background of how I had to navigate those same roads, with realizing that the way that she taught me was helping me later in life. When I told her that the doctor said, I have this retinitis pigmentosa, she just burst into tears. Then it made me think about old conversations where she would come back from the doctor and she'd be a little upset from the eye doctor, and we'd ask her about it and she'd say, oh, it's something I can't even pronounce. And she would fall back on the idea that, I don't speak as well as my children. And that wasn't really true. She did not want us to have a crutch, thinking that I can't achieve because I'm going to lose my vision. So she never told us that it was a possibility. So I started driving for my mom when I was 14. And everything that she did, she showed me how to live as a blind woman without me realizing it. So most of our conversation was about her guilt. Once she was, because by the time it happened to me, she was, about 70 years old. And she talked about her guilt in giving it to me. And I just had to grasp her hands and tell her, look, Mom, I have your beautiful brown eyes. And that's the package that it comes in.